G'day! In today's video I'm having a bit of a look at the Telstra Evoke Plus. Now this one I mainly bought it just to harvest spare parts from. While I've got it, you might as well open it up and see what we actually get for your money. This was purchased on special for $59 delivered from Big W. We have one activation regarding activation, not necessary. We have one modern-ish looking charger. What output have we got here? We have 5 volt, 2 milliamp. Oh, sorry, 2 amp, not 2000 milliamp. So an actually okay amount of power for once. Normally I see these as 1 amp or 0.5 amp. We also get, what do we get? Warranty card, SIM eject tool. Regarding recycling, the phone itself, I'll leave that till last. One charging cord. Doesn't feel too thin. Still not great, but would be acceptable, especially if it's putting out 2 amps for the charger. One SIM card, rubber band. And lastly, what else do we get here? Our e-waste headphones. So sadly, these are not really used by anyone these days, but granted budget phones come with them. Granted a lot of these end up in e-waste. Let's say this probably won't quite end up there, but it is what it is. We're at the end of the box. So here we go. One new Telstra Evoke Plus, also known as a Blade A7 2019-T. So it does come with what looks to be, no, very disappointing. I didn't say that looks to be a screen protector. As I peel that up, it is not. So it's kind of a bit of a troll. You get it and you think that you got a screen protector on there, and you go to peel it up to remove the film on the outside of it, and it's a complete troll, so not nice. On the back here we do also have some other film that they want to take off. If we have a look here compared to the existing one. This one here is the one I'm going to use these new parts on. You may be able to see how this discolors over time. But it still does have that plastic gloss look to it. We have one broken phone. One working phone. I will just quickly switch this on. And the viewing angles are a lot better compared to the Optus phone that I was previously trying out, which you get on an angle and you get the whole image disappears. So this one here, the viewing angles on it are still good, so they've definitely spent a fair bit more on the actual screen. Look at that lovely background. It almost looks like a test picture. So the screen on that is at least considerably better. Looking at the rest of the specs on here, what else do we have? We have a quad core at 2 GHz. And it does seem to be okay. I wouldn't say massively snappy, but we are at just the initial setup screen, so that is not a good judge of these things. But for $60, typically I'd expect the screen to be a lot worse quality than this, where this almost seems like it's an IPS level display, as the viewing angles of it do seem to be okay. Granted, having a good screen that is not all that matters for the phone. For example, this may have a completely garbage camera, which I will expect it probably does, but for $59 it is within the budget. If you can at least have a decent screen to watch Netflix or something like that, there we go. That had considerably less things I was expecting to actually get through to get to the home screen. Granted, I'm used to iPhones where you've got to answer yes, no to about 50 different things. And it does seem to be reasonably snappy. At least snappier than the Optus phone I just previously mentioned. And next thing I'm curious of is what version of Android are we running? And also I just want to have a quick look at the cameras. System, advanced. Allow, back. Android version 9, so it is a fairly old version, still capable. And let's now load up the camera. Allow, good old metadata. Awaiting. I don't believe there's anything covering there, no. Allow, there we go. It's not the smoothest viewfinder, but it is outperforming what I was expecting of it, that's for sure. If I can switch it around. There we go. Hello there. Selfie cam. It's a photo. It is what it is. So, wouldn't be overly excited using this for Snapchat, but it does seem to be okay for $59. Granted, if you're paying 100, 150, I'm probably getting fairly disappointed, but for what I paid for it, just purely for parts, it's probably not a bad phone. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the Telstra Evoke Plus, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.